for us, buddy.
What's going on, my man? How you doing? Today's Sunday's day, man. I tell you, you always put on such a great show. And you're right, man. Everybody down there. I got some of my crew down there. You can look at those PFPs from Shogun. You should have your stuff out and ready. You should be chilling this show like nobody's business, especially in my raid team. Make sure you get in there and raid this channel right now. Get some looks and some eyes on it. Well, first off, man, I got to tell you, there is so much happening in this space, in this ecosystem of Shogun. You know, we have ups, we have downs, we have so many things. But one thing I learned a long time ago is that you got to learn what your market is before you start making shit. So we went out and pulled over 150 other coins and networks on the Solana chain to ask them, what are some of the tools that you're really looking for? Everybody said tools for websites and systems and social integration. And so we did that. We built WebForge, which is an awesome product over there. You can check out our main system on the Jumbotron up there for shoguncrypto.com. Then we started to ask people, you know, in a volume bot, what would you really look for? So as we wanted to build volume bots out there for people to get you some exchange, some listing information, they all said the same thing. Nobody can afford the 9 SOL at these smaller rates. So we need better areas of injection to be able to get in. So what did we do? We built a system that you're able to buy in with 1 SOL. That's right. 1 SOL may not produce a lot of volume, but it will produce enough for you to get started. We also have 3 SOL and 9 SOL packages for our Tsunami bot that is just released over the past week. And we're kicking ass with. Then the last question was, you know, how much volume you're really looking for and what kind of longevity are you looking for? And everybody said the same thing. I would just wish that it could go for as long as possible. So we started a project called AnvilBot, which uses a ratio trading platform that we coined, and it's just been kicking ass. And how much kicking ass you asked? I'm glad you asked. Well, here you go. We started it 3 days ago with 1 SOL, and it's still going. That's right. We produced over $5,800 worth of volume in 3 days, which may not be a lot because we're only using $5 trades at the moment. But we did over 800 transactions, and it's still sitting at 1 SOL. How's that happen? Yeah, just some pretty cool creative systems behind the scenes, which is awesome. So if you're starting out, this system for Anvil is still in beta, so don't worry. You can still get in. You can check us out over there and reach out to us through our Telegram and get whitelisted to come in. The fees are very, very low up front. If you are helping us with our beta, we are in half off. Normally, most volume bots are about 20% of the profit coming in. The good thing about this is that we don't make a lot of money on it, only because if it goes forever, you only have to pay once to get in, kind of, really. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But you know what? We'll figure shit out as we go along. Other things that are coming out, where we're spilling some alpha here. Our game is sort of taken off. We created our own anthropomorphic characters through MetaHuman systems, and we got reached out by Unreal Engine to help them come up with the MetaHuman animal version of MetaHumans, which is actually fucking awesome. We can't wait to get this out there and tell everybody about it. We also have so many things happening in our world. I heard a lot of negative stuff out today just by people, you know, getting ripped off and being rugged and everything else. That's what this industry is, but you got to learn how to get back up, get on your feet, get back into it, and just make it happen. Keep positive, keep everything moving forward. Plus, lastly, as I give out all the alpha for today, and I want to just do a very personal shill for someone near and dear to my heart, because you do so much for this industry, is Rooster. You guys should be on there shilling the shit out of everything he is doing. This guy is in there every single day just kicking ass and taking names, and he does it all for the love of all of you guys. He is so busy. His every time you try to reach out to him, he's like, I'll get back to you, but he's still like backlogged to like November. By the time he sees any of my stuff, I'll be 40,000 years old, but it's all good, because that's the good part about this. And one thing he did say, which is absolutely true: failures, rugs on these coins, these people that come in and take advantage of you, if you weren't doing something right on the right path, then you would have nobody who would give a fuck, and you would just be sitting there and existing. We have had so many things hit us, but we learned how to bounce back and make our skin really thick and thin, and we just make it work. And I appreciate everybody who came in from the coin that we have on Shogun. We see George down there, MP. We see so many people, Amos, everybody down there. Make sure that you like and share and get out there. Rooster, great job again. I'm just going to be showing into these shows with you every single moment I can now that I'm out of building all of our stuff. But I really do appreciate you letting me come out.
Oh man, I appreciate you coming through, and I appreciate you inviting your community as well. I see all those Shogun PFPs down in the audience as well. It is good to see all those PFPs on there. Man, that is one active community. That is one mobile community, and they show up in numbers. And hey, I tell you guys all the time, it's not really the meme. It's the team when you're investing in these projects. So hey, this is a team that's mobile. They're few people deep, going into spaces all the time, and that's what you want to see. And you always want to see a dev who's constantly busy, who's constantly building all the time. So Max, thank you so much for coming through, and you are always welcome here at Crypto and Coffee. We do this every day at 11 a.m. Eastern. All right, guys, there's over 45 people in here. Still